Clark, and I'm the president of the Entrance Surf Club. We came to live here when I was about 16, and we came here for holidays for a long time, and eventually Mum and Dad sold the house in Sydney and up we came.
Hi, I'm David. I'm the Vice President and also the IRB Captain here at the Entrance Surf Club. I've been here for I think about 5-6 years now. My kids got me into it.
I got involved back in the early days. I think I was about early teens. Where the surf club is situated on the hill in front of the surf club, it never used to be houses. It used to be a camping ground. And there's stories where the lifeguards would come and work the summer, and they'd live in a tent. And then when the summer was over, they'd go and work wherever for the winter, and they'd come back in the summer. And all they'd done with their tent was tied the front up in a knot, and they'd come back in the next summer and it hadn't been touched. And I think, wow, what a world that would have been to live in. Yeah, they had the dust off it.
When the surf club was first built, what we call the new surf club, which is the current surf club, it's the old one. The land to the right of that was all campgrounds, and people would come and they would catch the ferry across the lakes to get to the campgrounds because there was no road there.
This great, large, white, massive building, and it is when you see it from the front, it doesn't look nothing from the street, was built during the war. We'll build this great big white building on a cliff, looking at the ocean. Hello, here I am. And I thought, we're all trying to raise money for war funds and war bonds, and yet the local council here builds on the ocean a large, substantial building, white.
Every year we do, most surf clubs do, we have an award for the rollover of the ducks. We call it the Turtle Award, and that's something that happens every year. Sure as eggs, someone will roll it over. Yeah,
very embarrassing occasion. I think it was about 2.5 years ago at one of the club championship days. 200 people, roughly 200 people, parents on the beach, right in front of the then president and vice president, the club captain. I've come in a little bit too close to shore when I'm doing water safety in the IRB. Glenn was actually pointing out, he's saying wave, wave, and I'm thinking, why is he waving at me? And then it dawned on me, there's a big wave behind me. I've turned around and didn't quite make it. Both the crewie and myself got washed out of the boat. The boat didn't flip, apart from contrary belief. But yeah, nobody else flipped it that year, so I got it by default. One of the awards you don't want to get within the surf club. It's very embarrassing.
Way back in the 50s, there was a shark attack, and there's a plaque on our wall in the front of the club that talks about the fellow that was attacked, and another fellow, Bob Vigoro, I think, was the guy that saved him. And Bobby Vigoro was another local legend who was very involved with the surf club and very involved with the local pool.